Well, hello everybody, it's Corey here at Netta's, and I am in Greenhouse 1, and today I'm following Eli's advice. He's our young gardener who has been giving me some tips along the way to show you guys some calibrachoas. He says those are really popular right now, and it's a good idea that maybe I show you a couple of those so that you get a sense for what those are and what's on trend right now. So we can always rely on Eli, our young gardener, for what's the latest. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around. Okay, I'm going to start down here with the Bumblebee Pinks. Bumblebee Pink is a really kind of a unique one because it's got the two colors of pink and then it's got that yellow throat. And it's a really reliable one for us. It's been growing really nice. We haven't had much trouble with it. Last year we had it in blue. Unfortunately, it was not available in blue this year. They weren't able to provide it. There's something was going on with that. So we're going to try to get the blue back. We're really happy with that one there. And then next to it we have another one that has some similar characteristics. It's a brand new one this year. It's called Midnight Kiss. It's a lot darker than the Bumblebee, and it looks really great. We mixed it with a couple things like black mamba, petunias, different types of verbena. Anything yellow it really stands out in. It just has a really dark, rich look to it. So we're really happy with the Midnight Kiss. That's in the Cabaret line. You're gonna notice we do a lot of Cabaret calibrachoas. And when I say calibrachoas, I guess I should probably give you a little background on the calibrachoa. It's a lot of people think of it as just a mini petunia. They're totally different varieties, but they are kind of in the same family. So you're okay with that. The big difference though is that calibrachoas really don't do well in the landscape. So if you have a flower bed or something like that, I wouldn't recommend a calibrachoa because they're really sensitive to the pH of the soil. So if you put it in there, it might not do well. It might look really kind of scraggly. It prefers to be in a container or a pot or some kind of controlled soil environment. So if you did put it in the ground, you'd probably want to bury it in a pot. So you put it in a pot and put the pot in the ground where you can really manage that soil. So that's a really important point. Otherwise, they tend to self-deadhead. The wind kind of blows off the little flowers, which is really nice about it. They take normal water, normal feeding, so you put them on your regular feeding with the liquid fertilizer. You're going to have really easy time with them. So let me move on to some other colors. Another new one this year is the lemon yellow. It's a little bit lighter than the other yellow that we have, so it's a really nice addition to the lineup. We've been really happy with that one. And then this is our lone red calibrachoa right now. We've sold out of all of our regular red Cabaret red, and the red took off this year really early, and I think that's part of the reason. A lot of times calibrachoas don't start to sell until they bloom, and the red and the purple tend to kind of come out first. So, but I do have some alternatives to the red that I can show you. You'll notice the red has a little bit of a yellow throat. So we have some other ones that you might like. This one over here, this is the light pink. And so it's got a nice kind of pink color going for it. I'll show you a couple others. I want to make sure yep, it is the light pink. So there's that. Let's see, bright white. Now this one is new this year, although we've always had a white, but this one is whiter than white and then just has that little bit of a yellow throat, but really, really white compared to previous versions. So we're thrilled with that. And then over here we have the orange. The orange, it is like a field of orange because it is, like I said, the orange and the red are just taken off as well as the purple. So you can see the orange has a nice kind of darker center and then that more orange background. It is more of a kind of a reddish orange. So if you're looking for kind of a sunrise effect, this one definitely has that. And then I'm going to move over here to the midnight blue. And remember, with horticultural colors, blue often means purple, and purple can sometimes mean magenta. But anyway, this is a nice purple color. We didn't get our regular blue, which is very similar to this, so we've been happy that we were able to get this one here because it's looked really great in all of our pots. Then we also added the hot pink this year, so it's slightly more saturated than the light pink. In fact, it's significantly more saturated, so it's a really nice option. That one's starting to take off too, so you can see in the next couple days, if we have sun, these are going to pop open and and we're going to have really major splashes of color. Now I'm going to show you the other yellow that we have. This is the deep yellow, and the deep yellow is a very saturated, very beautiful yellow. We've been thrilled with this one as well. I think the deep yellow might be a little bit new this year too. They've had yellow in the past. I think they have a golden yellow, but we didn't get that one this year because we were going to do these two. And then I've shown you these in the baskets before. This is the Cha-Cha Diva Hot Pink, or Diva Hot Pink, and this one has been incredible. The Cha-Chas are the ones that are a little bit bigger than the other cabarets, so they're bigger than the ones that we showed you. The flowers are similar in size, but the plants themselves are about 20% larger. I have it right next to the tangerine. I showed those in baskets. Of course, all of the baskets sold this weekend very, very quickly. So we have some if you wanted to plant your own. These grow really fast, especially these Cha-Chas. So if you planted them now, you'd have baskets very quickly. And then I'm going to show you, these are the Punch series. So this is a proven winner's line here. So this one is the Black Currant Punch. It has that dark center and a little bit lighter on the outside. And you're going to see some similarities here. This one here is the Pomegranate Punch. This is a good alternative to the red. And it's nice because it has that gradient in there. So if you're going for dark red or a more true red, it's a really good option. I'm going to switch over to this side. The Tangerine Punch. Following that same trend of the other Punch series, it's got the nice orange and then the darker throat. And then this one's Blue Moon Punch, and this one was new this year. So it has more of the purple line, but it's very similar to the other Punch in the series. So you can see they all are very different colors, but very similar. Here's a couple more of those pomegranate punches. We do have a bunch of those. So if you're looking for red, this is a good option. One of the most popular ones, and it's also a proven winner's line, is the Lemon Slice. And it's just one of those bits of sunshine in any pot that you put it in, and it's just got that nice striping in there, a little star, yellow star in there. The color is always fantastic on this one. It's been so reliable and it performs really well for us, so we've been happy about that. We have the Cali Eclipse Lilac as well, which is very similar to the Blue Moon, but a lighter version of it. So we do enjoy this one too. This is one of our favorites. We have the Over Easy, very similar to the Bright White from the Cabaret series. This is a proven winner's line as well. So we just like to have that option for you. And now I'm going to get into the doubles. And the doubles can be a little bit different. Let me get it here. Here it is. That is the Doublet Love Swept. I better say it how they spell it. The Superbells Doublet Love Swept. So this one just has that great two-tone pink. It's a double. It's just really enjoyable. And it is another one. It looks like a little rose. So very good for, like, if you missed Mother's Day, put some of these in a pot, and it's got all the characteristics that we love in roses. There's also the Ruby Red. So we have only a couple of these left as well. So like I said, there's been a run on red this year. Red is always popular, but this year, I don't know, people went bonkers for the red calibrachoas. Look at the Plumtastic. That's another double, and you can see just great color on that. Let's see if we have a Pinktastic in here. It looks like any of the Mini Famous Neo Double Dark Blues, which is actually purple, sold this weekend, anything that was open. So I can't really show you too much. There's a little tiny one in there, but not a good example. Same thing goes for the pink. It's the light pink version. So unfortunately I don't have much to show you there because people bought anything with a bloom this weekend. And the double purple, which is actually a dark pink. So we have all these options. We just don't have them blooming today. And there's the white version. We do have a couple of yellow. So you can see the double yellow in there. And then we're back over here to Pinktastic. So we had the purple, the Plumtastic. And this one's a little bit different than the Love Swept, so don't mistake it for that. The Love Swept has more of a white edge and a darker pink, or solid pink inside. So if you want to see what some of these look like in baskets, you can see we've got some here. Looks like focus, there we go. So these were planted not too long ago, and they're already starting to spill over. You can see how they kind of come out, and these will start to trail shortly. So here's another example of how first they go like this, then you'll see them starting to trail downwards. And where do we have some more? There's some over here. These are not the ones, but I'll come over to this side so you can see in the self-watering pot some of the habit of those. And it kind of starts covering up your pot as you go. There's that red. It just does look fantastic. And then with the yellow, and let's see, oh, we got the hot pink there. Oops, having trouble focusing. So anyway, I wanted to show you that stuff. Oh, here's one with the Bumblebee Pink, the yellow, and then there's a pink begonia in the center. So just looking really good there. So another one I want to show you, this is has nothing to do with calibrachoas, but this is how am I going to remember it? Is it argyratum? It's the Grand Daisy series. So this is got the white flowers. We also have them with yellow and a red, and the red starts kind of a yellow color and then turns red, along with the cathedral blue salvia. That's just such a great combination. And then down below we have some of that verbena that I showed you yesterday, the scarlet. So let me just pull back. It just has a nice look to it. Red, white, blue, everything you could possibly want in there. So anyway, I just had to show that one to you because it's looking really good right now. So thanks everybody. That's the calibrachoas. I'll have some more things to show you later on in the week, so if you see us come on live, go ahead and watch. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.